Brandon, do you have any health updates on Wells and Chris Davis?
Yeah, Wells is playing catch and feeling better. I'll add Richie Martin in there too. Richie Martin is starting to take batting practice, and we're hoping that the hitting progression continues and continue to go well, and hopefully maybe next week start seeing him in some game action. CD's back is still sore, and he's just still day to day.
Rich Dubroff.
Brandon, are you? What is the plan for Keegan Aiken? We haven't seen him in action yet.
Keegan Aiken is throwing tomorrow, so he'll throw a couple innings tomorrow.
Brett Hollander, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, after Lakin's pitched in, I think, over a third of your games last year, is he someone who still has to earn a spot? Is he someone you view on the inside of this bullpen as it stands now? Yeah,
Travis had a really nice season for us last year. They did a really good job out of the pen, pitched in multiple roles, did a really good job against left-handed and right-handed hitters. I like his stuff. He threw in a sim game on the backfield yesterday. That's why you guys haven't seen him yet either. But yeah, I think he's definitely in the mix to be in our bullpen coming off the year he had and what he's shown so far this spring.
Dan Connolly, go ahead.
Brandon, just curious about Trey batting second these 3 games. Is that just to get him, a chance to get him more at bats in the spring, or is there something to that?
Yeah, it's just to get him at bats. I like a really good hitter in the 2-hole anyway, so I'll be playing with the lineup, doing different things over the course of the next month.
Jeff Arnold, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. I wanted to ask you about what you saw from Santander the other day in the game where he had a couple of walks. It looked like his approach was pretty good after he missed the very end of last season. But how pleased were you to see with how he handled some of those at bats and how he didn't expand, which was something he improved on last year?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he walked 3 times. And he was very happy with it after the game. Talked to him with him a little bit about his at bats. Yeah, we've talked with him quite a bit. He knows, he can eliminate the chase and get guys in the strike zone. He's going to do a lot of damage. So to be a little bit more selectively aggressive and understand that he doesn't need to leave the strike zone, which he didn't do the other day. He's going to put some really good at bats together. He's going to put some big numbers up.
John Mioli, go ahead.
Brandon, you said earlier, I guess I don't know what day it was, but about Ashton Godot getting stretched out. What was your impression of him yesterday at the end of the game?
Yeah, I thought he threw 2 nice innings. He's a tall guy with tough angle for hitters. But I thought his fastball had some life to it with some good sink and threw some good sliders. But it was his first appearance and did a nice job for a couple innings.
Steve Molesky, go ahead.
Brandon, I don't think you would ever get a media guy to complain about a shortened spring training game. And there are probably great reasons for doing it that went right over my head. But what are some of the reasons early on that the games are being shortened?
I just think it's because of the league gave us the option to make the games just because camp's a little bit different this year. There's not a minor league full camp going on, and so that you don't have the usual backups that you normally would. And so some of the teams we play just haven't had the pitching, or that they haven't had the extra position players to come in after the starter. And without minor league games going on simultaneously to our games, the games have shortened. So yesterday we played a 7-inning game, and today we play a 6-inning Little League style game.
Follow up from Rich Dubroff. Rich, go ahead.
Yeah. What's your impression from what you've seen with Chris Shaw?
Chris Shaw, Chris is somebody we're taking a look at. A guy that was a top prospect with the Giants. He's got huge power. He can play multiple positions with both corner outfield spots and first base. He's done a little bit of both of that in his in his career over there with San Francisco. But yeah, somebody you watch take batting practice. This guy really can drive the baseball. Strong kid, left-handed bat. So he's got some big tools, and yeah, we're gonna take a good look at him over the next month.
Next, we'll go to Jerry Coleman, followed by Brett Hollander.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still trying to understand the protocol in terms of who's allowed to be able to watch the game in person. I heard John Means say the other day when Trey was at the plate, he had to look from over the wall. So I know the dugouts are small. I know the clubhouses aren't major league, style like the regular season, a lot of them. So where can people watch from in terms of whether they're participating in the game, and why can't they just be in the stands and space out that way?
Well, we only have our game players in the dugout, so I'm not sure if Means was in the game, why that was the case, to be honest with you. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know that. But yeah, if a player leaves the game, so maybe it was after John pitched, they go inside. It's just to keep socially distanced like we did last summer, and to keep a low number of people in our dugout. We have expanded our dugouts into the camera well. But yeah, it's just a lot less people. We're just trying to follow the protocols and be safe with it. So if you're a game player that day, then you can be in the dugout. And if you're a non-game player, you're not going to go in the game, then you're done for the day.
Got time for one more question from Brett Hollander. Brett, go ahead.
Yeah, Brandon, you've seen Bruce Zimmerman for a couple of springs now in 2 big league games. What do you like about Bruce, and where do you kind of see his immediate future?
Yeah, I like Bruce's stuff. He's throwing the ball really well so far in camp. I think he's got he's a left-handed starter. He's got a really nice arm, got a couple nice breaking balls. Got his feet wet a little bit in the big leagues with us last year, but a guy that's been a starter his whole career. And we're continuing to lengthen him out, whether it's in the starter role or a long relief type role. We'll see. Still a lot of games left, a lot of time here this next month, but somebody that we like. I think he's got upside on the mound and done very well so far.